first reading. The bill is introduced and assigned to the committee. The bill is considered by the committee in between the first and second readings.
I'm here to introduce a bill. It's to equip police officers with firearms because of the high terrorism threats we have in England at the minute.
Okay, that's it. Okay, just telling you it looks well structured. I think you should go on to the next stage. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
The second reading. This is where the draft is read for the second time, a vote is taken, and this takes place at the Westminsters.
Here's the bill.
Okay, yeah, this looks good. Okay, I think we should vote on this.
Who's for? Put your hands up. Who's against? Put your hands up.
Okay.
Looks like we're going to the next stage.
This is where any detailed examination of the bill takes place. Any amendments are selected by the chairman of the committee and only members of the committee.
Okay, we're going to analyse this bill to see whether any pros and cons that we should keep in mind and any amendments to change.
It's going to cost 100 million for the first year to equip our police officers, and most police officers will require some training, which will cost more on top. But there's some hot zones which will require more police officers, so we might have to do some recruitment on top of that. What do you have to say about that?
Well, there's a big upside to this. Obviously, there's the defence the police officers get, so they can protect themselves more and they can protect civilians as well. Any other cons you can see on that?
Well, we're making cuts already to the police force, and doing this, it's like a 50-50 chance. Seems like it is needed.
The main con of this is that there's a lot of money needed for this. But other than that, everything about it is good.
Not all police officers will be equipped with weapons.
Yeah.
Only 1 in 5 for each area of
Mainly the
control.
ones that have already had the training for it, or are partly way through it.
The report stage gives any MPs an opportunity on the floor of the House to consider any further amendments to the bill which has been examined in the committee.
I believe we should decrease the amount of guns we have only allocated to areas such as London and high-risk zones which the ISIS terrorists have.
Yeah, so at the moment it should only be in like certain areas, and not every police officer in like a squad has to have them. It should be like 1 in maybe every 3 police officers that has these, because not everyone's going to have to use them.
Alright, we've agreed that the £100 million funding should go through.
Yeah.
And it seems like we should actually go through with this.
Okay, yeah. It will take a long period of time, but it's the upsides that count. Okay.
The final chance of the Commons to debate any contents of the bill. It usually takes place immediately after the report stage as the next item of the business on the same day.
Okay, we're going to debate about this. Should we actually go through with it?
Okay, we need to go through it, but we need to, well, before we go through it completely, we need to go through the amendments that we need to make and outline the pros and cons again to make sure that we are completely sure about this.
Alright, we've all agreed on actually passing this through, this policy.
It sounds like a great idea, yeah.
We're going to have to make some cuts to other public services.
Yeah.
Like the military, we start removing regulars and probably do part-time instead.
Yeah.
Like cutting some hours for them. Also, maybe like withdraw some troops in places which we don't need. That will save us some money in order to make this policy happen.
But this could make problems in the long term for the army.
It's something we're going to have to do because due to the high terrorism threats, we actually have to pass this through. Keep our streets safe. It's worth it.
The areas that are mainly going to be equipped with the firearms is going to be London.
Yeah, London.
And other areas surrounding it.
Yeah, I think this should be done.
Okay.
We take this to royal assent to get this signed if the monarch agrees with us.
Okay, sounds good. This is where the monarch agrees to the bill and signs off and officially becomes a law or a policy in this case.